We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tirico Grigolton with you here in Western PA. What a place to start the season. New head coaches as well. Falcons and Steelers begin the 2026 campaign. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. He'll get about 2. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here is Penix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Dotson, the man in motion. On 3rd down, Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Throwing a comeback route against zone coverage, it could be a little bit tricky. Remember, in zone, the defender's eyes are on the quarterback. So if your receiver doesn't sell that right, and this ball's not thrown on time, you're going to end up watching that defender take this thing back the other way.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Penix. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. Incompletion.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Third and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
Penix's pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Rodgers going to put it up to get started. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Here's Rodgers. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This one complete to Washington. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's fourth down.
You know, it's always hard as an offense to waste such great field position, but they had a short field to work with, not able to pick up a single first down. So give a lot of credit for the defense stopping this drive before it really got started.
A 60-yard attempt.
His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the legs to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On second down, Penix. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. Now it's going to be third down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1. On is Bailey, and he sends it away. Here's Kent to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
The best running backs, Mike, they have a really good balance between executing the play that's designed, and every so often they just have to trust their instincts, and sometimes that's the best plays. That's where the big home run shots come from, and when you have a talented back, you want to give them that freedom.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. Left side, he's got Bernard. And he'll he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Jalen Walker there to make the play.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Play fake to Dowdle, and now Rodgers. Metcalf coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. That's a Steeler first down.
10 at the 20-yard line.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Quick throw, taken in. And then that first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
A run on 1st and goal. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. To throw is Rodgers. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Last drive yielded 3. They'd like more. Let's see what happens on 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
4th and goal.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
For the field goal, a 28-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This will be taken in at the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is Penix. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now as he's standing right around his own goal line. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. And is caught right side by Bernard. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and
on play action. Rodgers. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is third down and 8. Throwing, Rodgers. This one intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A gain of 4, and it's third down.
On play action, Penix moving outside the pocket, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Here's their punter now as he is on to punt for Atlanta. And some nifty running on the return to get some good yardage before he was taken down.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. Pass caught by Bernard. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
And a yard.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Now it's 2nd and 1. On the ground, this is Warren. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Steeler first down.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. That is caught. What a throw. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Steelers.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. The timing and accuracy like that leads to 6.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. The open receiver is Dotson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That is T.J. Watt working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a nice pickup, and then the ensuing play ends up going the complete wrong direction. So, nice job there by the defense getting back on track.
On second down, here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. Now they've got 3rd and inches. From the gun, here is Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
A gain of 6. And the Falcon first down.
From the gun, it's Penix. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield.
Second down.
Now the Falcons will use their 3rd final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. That'll bring up 2nd and long. Now Penix. And they're going to get him for a 2nd time. He goes down again. T.J. Watt. What a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener.
To kick off for Atlanta.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. Inside the 20. And he will score. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it, and the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead.
Steelers 20, Falcons nothing.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line.
At the 26, a 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Come to the line for 2nd and 4. Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. That is over the middle and intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
One of the biggest differentiators for a lot of these defenders, Mike, is a lot of them can stay in tight coverage. But where the special guys separate themselves is what do they do once the ball is in the air? They almost turn into offensive players with their ability to track it. And this is a great example here why.
Rodgers here on 2nd down. Left side, he's got Bernard. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. Open man, that's Bernard. He's got it. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jeremy Bernard. Touchdown Steelers. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers able to add on. It is now 27-0.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 23-yard line.
And the lefty Penix on 1st down. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Now, that was a nice looking grab. Really nice footwork there on the sideline to stay in bounds. But after all that, it's still not going to result in very much.
2nd and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Penix. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. Could not connect with Robinson. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Looking middle, and he's got Branch. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. Here's Penix. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. The pass was intended for Kyle Pitts.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll take it on in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Falcon.
Touchdown.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons are able to edge a bit closer.
Falcons 7. Nick Folk to kick off for Atlanta.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Rodgers on 1st down. He'll get this complete to Bernard. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. A run up the middle with Warren. They had that play dialed up defensively, stopped them in the backfield. Loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. That is caught by Washington. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
They get 21 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position, but this time he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. Down the sideline, inside the 25. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
The 14-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. This is caught at the 2. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Dowdle is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown. Boswell now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Falcon 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And the good kick pays off. They'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
16 yards.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. the play fake. Here's the lefty, Penix. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. On second down, Penix. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
It's third down. They need 6 for the first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18. Throwing again, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Penix.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. Pitts is the man in motion. Penix going to throw again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, Penix. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson.
Penix's pass complete to Bijan Robinson.
Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw from Rodgers. Pass caught by Bernard. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A very satisfying performance to get the New Year started. Looking at a 1-0 start as they pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Warren. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 8. That shotgun snap, back to Allen. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Aller. This one complete to Washington. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
1st and 10 now from the 36. On the handoff, this is Warren. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the shotgun, here's Aller. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Allen. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find a throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down.
A 50-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Steelers add on to their lead.
Falcons.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Number 5, Frank London. A gain of 16 yards. And the Falcon.
On first down, it's Robinson. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Alex Highsmith starting the season with a bang. His second sack in the season opener. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On the give, it's Robinson. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They take care of business to open 2026. Win 1 for Mike McCarthy as the head coach of his hometown team in Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers gets it done in the opener in his final NFL season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL.